I've been studying Acura's social media strategy for several years now, and I think there's a couple of takeaways that your brand can most likely apply. But first, we have to listen to this car's exhaust. I love how the Integra Type S sounds. So one thing that I absolutely love that Acura does on social media is tease content. I know so many brands are afraid to do this, but they go about it very strategically. So let's say they're launching a brand new sports car like the one I just showed you. If it's several months prior to the actual official launch date, they'll already show little bits and pieces of the vehicle on social media. So let's say instead of showing the full frame of the car, they may show just the tires or the front bumper or something like that. That gets people excited and gives them something to look forward to. And what that does is actually extends the life of your campaign, so that way you have a really healthy pre-launch campaign, and then that way day of is that much more exciting, and then of course your post-event strategy can go into play after that. So find a way to be able to incorporate bits and pieces of what you're already working on without giving away the whole farm, because I know there are legal reasons for doing so. A bonus tip is, let's say while you're in the development of a new product or service, is capture photos and videos during that process. That's going to give you something to be able to reference several months down the line when you're ready to actually start teasing those announcements. You can hold all of those amazing assets for that time, and then you're ready to go. Another thing that I love about Acura's social media strategy is they're not afraid to embrace the past, present, and the future. Let me explain. Throughout the year, they always have amazing community building campaigns. So there are so many people that love Acura as a brand, but some are interested in the super 90s cars, some absolutely love the 2000s, and then of course everything up into the modern era. So this gives everyone a chance to feel connected and not be excluded by only focusing on new products. It's a great way also to highlight the amazing accomplishments they've had over the years. So don't be afraid to embrace older products that you've used, because trust me, there are people out there, hundreds of thousands, if not millions sometimes, that really love and still use those products today that are ambassadors for your brand without you even knowing it. Let's talk about copywriting and CTAs. They've always done a great job at keeping it short and sweet. Trust me, less is more. Most people are not reading paragraphs on captions unless you really give them a reason to. So there have been times when, let's say they are announcing a brand new product and they want to be able to allow people to geek out over the specs, perfect. Otherwise, they usually keep it pretty short and sweet and have very witty, playful tone on their copy. So when it comes to CTAs, they're very cautious about how often they use them, because CTAs are like salt. If you put too much on a meal, it's going to ruin it. And so throughout their strategy, you could tell there are certain moments where, yes, there's a big focus and push for maybe reservations or website visits, but then the other parts of the campaign are a little bit more just brand awareness, with the hopes that people will just do that themselves and go to the website and things like that. Today is one for the books. I'm super excited. Right now I have my dream car behind me, two of my dream cars. This is the 2024 Acura Integra Type S, and we got the good old Honda Civic Type R. Both two cars I absolutely love. So today's gonna be fun. I'm actually filming a video to present some ideas of things that I like from the Acura team and what they do with their social media strategy. So I want to have some cool props that fit the scene and fit my interests and kind of just add a little bit more flair to me talking about social strategies.